Yo, what's good YouTube? In this video I'm gonna show you how to make a soulful trap sample based beat. I was influenced by UK rappers and my main influence was Fournine. If you don't know about him, he made a big banger, it's called Falcon Flow. This is the one.
Bros like Captain Falcon, but the game is the game, I guess, can't say that.
I'd say he's still an upcoming rapper, but still this song is quite big. It did really well on TikTok too, so yeah, you've probably heard it before. Anyway, as I said, this was my main influence, but still I made another beat and it sounds like that. As I said, it's soulful, it also has some jazz influence to it, so yeah, quite a cool beat I think. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let's not wait any longer, I'm gonna show you how I made the beat, let's go! For those kind of beats, you probably want to start with a sample. This is a good place to start with because you're gonna have the soulful vibe to it or the jazz vibe to it, so yeah. Find a good sample that you like. You can either find a loop or find a real song and make a sample out of it, which is what I did here. Let me show you the original song. This is the one. Then the first thing I like to do is to time stretch it, to put it on time, to put it on the grid. So here you want to activate the flex time if you have Logic Pro. If you have something else, I don't know how you can do it, but you probably can do it too on FL Studio, on Ableton, whatever. And then I time stretch it like that. And it should be on time. Okay, I got rid of this and only kept the 4 first bars. There we go. It's quite a cool sample. Then I pitched it down by 8 semitone, so -8. So you still want to activate the flex pitch, and then here on the left side, -8. Or you can just use the shortcut, which is Option and the arrow key down or up. Yeah, you can see it here. -8. Boom! Okay, apparently I took another part of this song too, but I can't remember where it was. Okay, it's here. Yeah, there we go. So what I did here was to take this part, but then I bounced it in place and I used the stem splitter, which is really good in this new Logic Pro version. So when you do a bounce in place, then you go stem splitter, and here, what was it? Piano or other, I think. Let's see. Okay, I have this. I can't remember exactly what I did, but I think I pitched the piano down by an octave, so -12. And then I kept this one like that, and louder as well. And I think I did a bounce in place of that, so to have these 2 tracks on a new one. And then I pitched down the new track and eventually got this. Okay, so this is the starting point for the beat. Then I did a couple of effects. So on this track I have halftime and shape a box. So this is without any plugin. By the way, the original song is this one. So Junko Ohashi, and the song is called Perfume. Okay, so first of all I have halftime. And we go from this to this. I put it here on 1.5, which pitch it down. Okay, then I have shaper box. It's good to add some texture to your loop. Let's A/B it. Okay, then I put those two trucks on a bus. So here I have a bit of compression, just to tighten it. And also RC20 to give some character, some texture to the loop. It's like a vintage vibe. Nice. Let's now move on to another part of the sample, and this time I found a trumpet loop. Okay, so for the trumpet, I found them on Splice, and this is the trumpet loop, and again, I customized it. Okay, it's quite cool, but it's way too long. So what I did was to chop it like that. And I only have the beginning here. Okay, and then second time I go up. It's not super tight if you listen to it like that, but again, with everything together, you don't really notice it, so if it works, then it's fine. I think it works well. Then the last thing is that I added some texture again to this loop. So let's A/B it one more time. See if I kept it like that. We don't quite have the vintage vibe that I was looking for. So if you want to add some vintage vibe, you can have RC20. You can also have this guy from UAD. It's called Verve Analog Machines. And you can also have cassette. Yeah, this one is really good. I think with those plugins, it works better with the sample. So this way it fits well together. And it's not like I'm using a splice loop, it sounds more like the trumpet is on the original sample, which again is not the case. Can't really hear the difference. It could be from the same records. That's it for the trumpet loop. We can now move on to the drums. Let's start with the kick and clap, very basic. It's very basic, but there are a few things. See how I dropped one clap here? So it's a bit of a mix of trap and drill if you want to. On the second bar, normally if you do a trap beat, you would have it here. Yeah, this would be a trap beat, but here we skip it, which can happen in drill. And also here at the end, I have it on the fourth beat. Again, this is unusual for a trap beat. But it works, so why not? Then I added another snare just to add a new layer. It's a bit deeper like that. And of course, those claps here. Okay, just to have more bounce to it. Then the hats. See, I have a big gap here, and this is because I have a counter snare, I think. Yeah, a shaker, which again, it's a bit like a drill shaker. And a second hat too, with the shaker. Nice bounce. And finally, I have an open hat and a sort of FX. Whatever works, really. There we go. Finally, I have a few perks. I only have a few of them. Very subtle. Let's now listen to all the drums together. Let's now move on to the 808. Quite basic. It just plays with the kick, I think. Yeah, basic. Quick tip for the 808, you can have some long one and some short ones. For example, here. And with the drums, see how it adds some bounce. Okay, then on top of it, I have another 808, which is pretty cool. With the main 808. Nice. And this is the original sample. Okay, but then I have Serum effects just for some distortion, some compression and a filter. Then EQ to get rid of the lows. Finally, I have Neutron here. And this is just a transient shaper. So this way I can add more attack to the 808 and it just cuts through the mix. Yeah, it's punchier like that. So, all together. There we go. And that's basically it for this beat. Then it's just a matter of making a structure. So of course you don't want to start with all your elements at once. So for example, you can start with your sample. Then here I have some drums and the 808, but no kick. And then the kick comes in. You can also make some cuts, which is what I did here. Then this could be a verse. Drums again. There we go. No 808 here, just the sample and the drums. Then we have the 808 again. Yeah, it's really just a question of making a simple structure that works, but there's no right or wrong here. No kick, it's always effective, you just cut the kick. Bringing back the trumpet here. There we go, everything together. And yeah, that's it basically for this beat. That's it for today. Let me know what you think of the beat in the comments, and also let me know who you would see on this beat. If you liked it, you can subscribe to my channel and hit the like button so I can keep on making videos like that. I'll see you very soon for a new video or a new tutorial. Stay tuned, take care, bye bye.